So my experience in the hospital was 2 weeks in the hospital and 2 weeks in a rehab hospital. I was pregnant with the stroke, so they had no idea where to put me. They put me in the maternity unit. They put me in the cardiac unit. I went back to the labor and delivery. They didn't have a stroke floor. So I underwent a lot of abuse from the medical system. I had a lot of inappropriate comments from doctors and interns. I was misdiagnosed with preeclampsia by an intern. I was given a day's worth of magnesium infusion and told I was going to have a C-section and a premature baby who probably wouldn't live. None of it happened. I didn't have preeclampsia. So I had to kind of process all of that BS while I was like, what's happening inside of my body, or I didn't process it. I don't know if I talked about this. My father was a raging alcoholic and he came into the hospital. I remember the night that I had the magnesium treatment, and he came in after visiting hours drunk and like held my hand. And he's like, it should be me in here. It should be me. And I was like, what the hell? Come on, dude. So that was another layer on top of that. Where I have this like really irresponsible, belligerent father, and I thought I was a healthy person here, completely debilitated and hospitalized. You know, you go through the why me, it's not fair stuff, and that was part of it.
A lot to
So,
deal with. If
yeah,
you're going through all of that stuff and you're pregnant at the same time and you have a stroke and your regular life continues and you can't get a pause on your regular life just so you can deal with a stroke. I mean, it's too much for anyone to handle.
yeah.
And it feels like it's death by a thousand cuts. You know, you don't realize you're in that situation until you're in that situation, and then it's too much. And then it just becomes overwhelming because it's so many things that were just, I was unhappy, I had a baby at home, another baby on the way, a dysfunctional relationship with my father,
Mhm.
I had terrible treatment by the medical professionals. Oh, and all at a time where all you need is support, encouragement. You don't need any of the
Mhm.
other drama. You need somebody to help you make sure your baby's healthy, the other one at home is okay, and the delivery goes okay, and then you're okay. Your health and well-being is going to be okay.